What is going on, everybody? It's 5:40 something in the morning. It's early. I got to go to work here in just a little bit. But I got a big update for you on what we've been doing, what we've been up to, and some really cool things that are coming up with at Expo. All right. First, just want to give you a little. I need to do a review update because check it out. I have 207 hours on the little Surfer Pro here. It's dirty and stuff right now, but man, it's a great mower. Obviously, it has some pros and cons that I'm realizing, over time using it, but things are good. They're a mess here in the shop. I just was out installing floodlights the other day, a couple days ago, so I need to clean all this up. Got my Milwaukee batteries ready for the day. Big dog's doing good. But anyway, let's sit on this mower, have a little chat. So, oh yeah, whew, how you guys doing? Good morning. Like I said, it's sorry you can hear the gas gauge moving a little bit on here. It's super early in the morning, and just want to tell, because you guys have been asking, if what's been going on or why you're not making videos and this and that. So spring of this year, well, actually, it started about Christmas time last year, maybe a little bit even before that. Me and my wife talking and stuff, and I decided, I'm like, you know what? Like I made a consistent lot of videos and stuff last year, and loved doing it, on my channel and stuff, and it's weird kind of to make a video right now, but it's a cool thing. I enjoy it, and I still do enjoy it. Still do and still will. But my channel's, to be honest, is not at the point where it's I'm making a little bit of money on it, but it's not big enough where I'm really it's not really part of my income. It is, but it isn't, if that makes sense. I make just a little bit, which is fine. I'm great with that. But I was like, man, so we decided about Christmas time or whatever last year. I'm like, this spring, I want to pay this house down. We still owed maybe 45,000 or something on my house, and done some renovations to it, and things are really good. But anyway, we still on the mortgage itself, we still owed about 45,000 or something. And I'm like, starting now, like first of the year, I'm gonna, I may have to scale back my channel or other hobbies I'm doing. Pretty much. I haven't, we haven't done much bike racing or any of that stuff, because I was like, I'm gonna, first of the year, I'm gonna take on more work. I'm gonna take on more lawns than I have ever taken on, and I'm, let's see. I'm gonna take on more than I ever took on. We really, we're careful with our budget and how those things. And me and my wife, are a team together. If you're not a team together, it would, something like this will never work. You have to be on the same page as a husband and wife, because number one, it's hard on the rest of the family, when you're working, weekends and crazy hours and all this. And then number two, is like, as you're, making lots of money, if you're not on the same page, the husband or the wife could be spending it on whatever, eating out and hobbies and whatever things, right? And so you have to be on the same page with this. And so that is the key. But I'm pleased to tell y'all, it's been a crazy year, and I have way too many lawns right now, and all kinds of extra projects and things I'm doing, that I kind of have taken on this year for this reason, which we've been intentional on the house over the last several years. The house is worth, somewhere around 300-ish, And so obviously, um, the obviously I didn't pay 40,000 for it. I paid way more than that. But what I'm saying is like we've been intentional over the last few years, but I'm like, man, I'm ready to ready to kick this thing, and and so so we did it, guys. We did it. So as of like a week ago or something, we paid that 40,000. This year basically, and we did. I think maybe less than that, maybe like 20 or 30 or something thousand last year. So so we've been really cranking it out, but um, you know, it's been a crazy journey. It's been a crazy journey just doing this, making it happen. I've never done this much work. I've never worked this many hours, weekends, the whole thing. But I knew going into that YouTube channel could suffer from that a little bit, and but it still continues to grow. You guys are really cool on here. The people that watch my channel are great folks. All you guys out there, and so it's been, like I said, it's been an interesting journey. But we did it. We took Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University a few years ago, and have been infected ever since. And so now I have never felt this feeling, but we are 100% debt free, with no credit cards, no student loans, no car payments, no mower payments, no nothing else. Um, we're building our retirement. We have about 50,000 in our retirement accounts. My wife does not work outside the home, and so we have no like shortcuts, if you will. Some people say, "Oh, well, I can't do that because I'm solo provider or whatever." I think it's an awesome setup for your family to do. I think it's I'm just saying we don't have that excuse. It's just we just do our business. We do a medical sharing program, which works great. CHM is what we use, Christian Healthcare Ministries. We do have to pay a pretty good amount per month because we have like the gold plan and stuff like that. So that's how we handle like the healthcare side of it, and it's been great. We've had multiple kids on that program, and it's been a great thing. So I don't have anything easy. I don't have any excuses. Like my nobody's like paying for anything for me. Nobody's carrying anything. And we just literally done it. Literally just grinded it out. My dad builds seawalls and does all kind of extra landscaping, hardscaping projects. Y'all probably seen a couple shorts about that and stuff. Good morning, Willow. My daughter came out here. She must have heard me talk. I don't know how she heard me in the garage. She probably just woke up anyway. But anyway, she's out here playing. So great to see you, Willow. Good morning. Anyway, but my dad does all kind of hardscaping and different things. So it's been a blessing. So part of this project is like, hey, one day a week on that Friday or Saturday, I'm gonna work with you as an employee. And then if I can't for some reason, I wouldn't have to, but if I could, so like maybe like 80% of the weekend stuff, I was trying to do that. And then in addition to all my route, does that make sense? So I was cramming my route, and then I'll work with them, and then finishing my route a Saturday night. And Willow, try to be a little quiet. I'm trying to make a video. But you're okay. You're doing fine. Just don't be too loud. So I was, cramming it, and cramming it and that stuff. And so it's been crazy. It's been the craziest year, just trying to do it all. But it's such a blessing. The Lord has blessed us with it, and we got it behind us. That's what I'm saying. We paid it off, and I didn't know I didn't know if I could go to the expo because I'm like, man, if I don't have this house paid off, I'm going to continue, working my dad, doing these extra things. And I'll continue doing that. Like, if I don't have my house paid off, I'm probably not going to go to the expo, unfortunately. They don't let kids come, and it's this whole thing, right? But I was like, if I do pay off the house, if we do cross that finish line before there, what excuse do we really have, right? We're at a point in our life, like financially, where I really have no excuse, right? I don't owe anyone anything. We have the money to do the trip. We could basically do whatever I want right now, right? Now, the downside is that I don't want to drop people like mid-season. It's not mid-season, it's late season. But here in Georgia, things go pretty much year-round. So a lot of these clients and stuff, I'm going to keep them until the end of the year. So basically till Christmas, basically till January 1st, I'm going to keep a lot of these lawns. But after that, I want to shrink it down by at least like 6 of these big properties, at least shrink my route down some, which that's still not going to be shrinking it a ton, but I want to shrink it down a good bit, almost a full day of these big properties. Because I do 6, well, this year I've been doing like 7, 8 plus per day, but that's really not healthy for one person. But anyway, so that's kind of it. That's kind of how it went down. It's insane. It's a blessing. All the things. So that's what's been going down. But we are going to the expo. So all that to say, we're going to squeeze in the expo. We're going to slide in Wednesday. And, Wednesday at 12 p.m. as soon as the show opens, my friend Paul has a meetup. Y'all can check out his podcast for all his in-depth, meetups and stuff like that. But 12 o'clock, he's going to be at the Toro booth, and check out his other meetups on his podcast, Green Industry Podcast. Wednesday night, the last 3 years, y'all have known if you've been part of it, maybe 4 years. But for a while, me and, and you guys out there, a small group of friends, we meet up for supper. Well, this year is no different. My friend Aaron, Lansing Lawn Service YouTube channel, he actually, because I didn't know if I could come. I was honest with these guys, leading up to this, and I didn't know if I could come. So he actually called the restaurant. Last year, we had a reserve room at a great Mexican restaurant that's 0.3 of a mile from the expo, 7-minute walk from the expo, but you can literally just drive out Gate 4, it's right there. It's called El Nopal. It's on Crenton Drive. Apparently, they have a couple locations. If it's one that's 5 or 8 miles away from the expo, that's not the right one. It's right there by the expo, called El Nopal. I'll put the address in the description here. Wednesday night, as soon as the expo is over at 5, you can come hang out with us there. It'll be a small group. There'll probably be 20 or so people there, but yeah, we're gonna meet there. Man, I heard from the legend, Lawn Care Business Success, the OG podcaster. He said today, hey, thanks for the invite. Look forward to seeing you guys down there. Anyway, there's so many great guys that are just part of the green industry and part of the expo in general. And oh man, I gotta wrap this video up. I don't want it to get too long, and it's already getting kind of long. But so last minute we planned this expo trip. So you guys out there, until Sunday, you can still get the tickets for half price. Use code LCR. Use code Paul. You can get them for half off. So we literally booked our trip like 3 days ago. You can look on Google Maps and go any direction, 20 minutes in either direction. You can find hotels everywhere. That's what we did. We got a nice hotel for a great price. If you go 20 minutes in any direction, they don't even know the expo's going on. You know what I mean? So you can still get a hotel. You can still get, if you're willing to drive the 20 minutes to the expo every day, you can make it happen. And so that's what we end up doing since we're this late in the game. So you guys out there that want to come to the expo, and even if it's last minute, even if you want to come up for one day, Thursday or whatever, do it. Do it. All right? Because like I said, we booked one, we booked one, like I said, it's 20 minutes out, but we did it. It worked out just fine. I need to watch my times. I got to get to it here, man. Like I said, I still have a huge route. But anyway, you can book a hotel even this late in the game. Till Sunday, you can still get the tickets for half off price. So do it. Come. Wednesday night, 5. El Nopal, Aaron, bunch of my friends and stuff will be there. Come. And then, Thursday morning, 8 a.m., they have the morning show, like with these, big podcaster guys. I plan on attending that. I have the last few years. It's great. They give you donuts. They give you all those things. It's part of the expo. It's in the expo. It starts at 8 a.m., so don't be late on that. Again, all these things one thing I have done a little bit more consistently this year, especially I've been challenged by my friend Cameron and different these people, is I've been podcasting. It's called Lawn Care Talk. You type in lawn care on your podcasting platforms. It shouldn't be too hard to find. It's like a green thumbnail, but it's called Lawn Care Talk. So I have a podcast. So I've been trying to be on there a little more regularly. And so that's been cool. That's been fun. So y'all be sure to check me out on there too, for sure. It's called Lawn Care Talk. Be a lot more info and stuff on there too as well. But anyway, 2:30. My man Phil's Lawn Care, Cameron, Blades of Grass will be at the Toro booth 2:30 on Thursday. Okay, so Wednesday at 12, Paul's having meetups, and there's other meetups sprinkled in here too. I'm just trying to hit ones that I can remember, ones that I can, that I just doodled down real quick. Willow's bike is stuck. I'll help you get it out in just a minute. But so 2:30 on Thursday, they're having that meetup. Cameron, a lot of these guys. 9:30 in the morning on Thursday, Cameron's at the Wright booth, so check that out. And Phil on Thursday at 3 p.m. is going to be at the DeWalt booth. And then, oh man, I got my man LCR. He contacted me last night, and he wants us to help with the rally. So we're going to be at the rally Thursday night. That's going to be awesome. Don't miss the YouTube rally. Check out the Road to Equip Facebook group on Facebook, right? And get the info on that. And I want to wrap this up. There's a lot in this video. Sorry it's a long one. And it may not be a great video for the algorithms or stuff like that. But hey, I don't care. I want to update you on what's been going on. Just a quick cell phone video. I got to get to work. But yeah, this is what's been going on. This is what's been boogieing, in our life and in our lawn care business. Check me out on Lawn Care Talk Podcast. Whew, and hope to see you at the expo. The address to the place will be down in the description. My email will be in the description. Hit me up. Let me know you're coming to the expo. Let's meet up, even if you want to just meet up at a different time. But I should be appearing at all these meetups that I just mentioned. And of course, I'll be at the Thursday night. I'll be at the Wednesday night. Oh, man. All right. Y'all are awesome. Happy mowing to you guys today. It's Friday. I got a customer having a wedding tomorrow. Craziness. Freshen up the mulch over there. Oof. A lot of stuff, right? And a bunch of other lawns I got to go to. All this stuff. That little Surfer Pro thing's been putting in work. All right. It's wet. It rained all yesterday. Well, I mowed yesterday some, but like the night before that, it rained like crazy. And so, yeah, this little mower, man, it's been coming in clutch, times like that. It's a lightweight mower. Like I said, I'll have to do a review on that as soon as I can. But, all right. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to get off here.